If you want to go ahead and say something, we'll hit the video with 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll put it at the end. Yeah. If you want to say, well, right now. What we do again, good morning, coffee buddy, and we'll see you in a minute. He's done, Stevie.
What you gonna do when you have when you wait, you ain't just like that, don't you? Really on the road on the map, never slip, keep your hands to your left, don't you? Wait, you ain't really like that, don't you? Really on the road on the map, never slip, keep your hands to your left. Shh.
As per usual, hopefully they're fully pre-workout or something else because you're going to need it today. I'll switch bikes.
Oh. All right, now we're apparently mic issues corrected. We are on the D. They fire it, go off to the side. Cam's got it, coming back around. James takes it, sends it up around the boards to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to get it out of the zone, doesn't fully clear it. They've got it in the middle, off to the side. Leander blocks it, and coming back around the boards again. They keep it in the zone. Benny gets it, pushes it out of the zone. We're in the neutral zone now. Mitchell pressing. Benny goes for a hit. Hayden on. And Cam again. We've got line switches. Benny's coming up through. Correct was with him. Then Sioux City took it off Benny's stick. And we're going to get a change. We've got RJ, Trey out on D right now. Correct, Barber, and Kim on the offensive. Tries to get across into the zone. Barber's chasing around. They send it around the boards. Correct battling down there. They keep it in. They are up on the wall. Bottled up right there. Trying to get the puck out. And Sioux City comes out with it. Oh, we keep it in the zone for a split second. Andrew tries to get a hit. Sioux City passes it up. They're coming with some speed in there. Trey hits him into the boards, rubs him out. Back through. Down into the corner. Sioux City pushes it right across. Jace has a good stick on it. Stops it from coming through. And Correct gets it. We're going to have a line change and an icing. So we're going to have a face-off down in our zone. We've got McMahon and Battershell on the D. Bartholomew, Nail, and Lunan on the forwards. Bartholomew to take the face-off. Puck drop. Sioux City wins that. Back to the top of their zone. They pass it down through. Over to the top side. They take a shot. Leander blocks it. Lunan pressing up on the wall. Bartholomew tries to get it. Now McMahon coming around the back with it. He's going to send it around the boards. And Warner tries to get it out. Their player keeps it in. Leander, nice blocker save there. Luke coming down. Up around the boards to Drew. Drew tries to get it out of the zone. Sioux City keeps it in. Coming fully down around now. Luke tries to reverse that. They got a stick on it. Now Gus sends it around the boards. We're going to get a line change now. Tesdall, Smith, and Murphy coming out. Little and Cam on D. Another face-off down in our zone with an icing call. And with these black jerseys, I'm going to do my best to keep who is on the ice and when they switch out. We've got a puck drop. Sioux City gets that. Benny now comes out with it. He's coming up the ice with some speed. He sends it down around the boards. Murphy chases it. He's coming through. He takes a shot, and nice save by that goalie. So we're going to have a face-off and a line change again. Too late for the line change, so we're going to keep the same lines out there. Puck drop, Benny gets that. Murphy tries to do a shot, a little bit high, little down. to Smitty. He pushes it around the boards. Cam pressing down in the corner. Sioux City taking it around, and they get it out of the zone. Cam gets it in the neutral zone, pushes it up. Benny pushes it up down into the corner. A little bit of a dump and chase. Benny's coming off the ice. Jace is coming on. Battle behind the net. Sioux City comes out with it. And Sioux City coming with a lot of speed right now. Lander, nice stop. Nice save. Jace coming up with it. Coming with some speed. He's solo right now. We got a line change all across the board there. Somebody dropped a glove somewhere along the lines here in the neutral zone. Sioux City coming up with it. Shoot wide, coming around. Warner tries to get that out. Benny's battling down on the boards. Warner gets it up, coming through the neutral zone into our zone, but we're not pressing right now. Sioux City coming up with it. Benny passes it, gets it out off the boards, out in the neutral zone. Sioux City controlling it. Coming back through. Now Benny back again. We've got a face-off on the far side, just outside of our zone. Murphy, Tesdall, Smith out on offense. Gus and Luke. Mitchell coming up with it. Mitchell around the boards, sends it back around. Sioux City coming away with it. Smitty down on the boards, battling. Sends it up. Oh, Mitchell tried to do it back. No-look pass. Thought Benny was there. He had a Sioux City defender on it right there. Oh, nice. Sioux City did an awesome job on not being offsides, and they brought it down in and scored. All right, we've got Bartholomew, Nail, and Lunan on offense. Little and Beckendorf, the Elder on defense. Face off in center ice, and Joe gets it forward. He's pressing right now. We get it back in our defensive zone. They keep it in as we were trying to clear. Joe clears it, so they have to come back to get onside. They pass it up down through, and Cam gets it. Tries to go off the boards, but Sioux City takes it. They just had a shot that just went wide past Leander. Nail passed it up, trying to get it to Joe. They called off the icing. The goalie goes and gets it, passes it around. Lunan pressing on the back behind the net. Couldn't come out with the puck there. They pass it, and they push it. They're coming up through the neutral zone with some speed. Cam pushes the Sioux City guy off of the puck. They pass it back around to him, and then they just send it down, and we're going to get a line change now. Oh, the Sioux City player fell down. Was trying to get it quick. They got it. We're battling in the neutral zone. Gus tries to come up through and push it down into their zone, and he does. He gets it into their zone, but then they're battling down on the boards. Sioux City comes out with it. They're trying to pass up. They got an icing call. We're going to have a face-off down in their zone. The score is 1-0 Sioux City. 6:01 left in the first. 5 shots on goal for Sioux City. 1 shot on goal for Ames right now. Benny's going to take the face-off. Gus is on offense. Jace as well. And then we've got Beckendorf and Battershell on defense. We had the puck in front of their zone. Now Sioux City came out with it. They're coming with a lot of speed. They try and put it on net. Gets kicked out, back around to Sioux City at the top of our zone, our defensive zone. Gus battling on the boards. Sioux City has it, goes just wide of the net. Luke just took a Sioux City player off of their skates going down. We've got a change. Oh, we've got icing as well. Behind the net, Luke just laid a kid out on the other end. Hopefully the kid's okay. He got up and he skated off, so it should be fine. Got to keep your head up in these Bantam games. All right, so we've got Murphy, Kim, and Correct out there. Little and Beckendorf on defense. Trey Beckendorf on defense. Sioux City gets that, takes a shot, goes off the side of the net. Now they're battling behind. James battling. Sioux City comes out with it. Down over in the corner. Correct tries to clear it. Doesn't. We've got Mitchell. Didn't know where the puck was. It was in front of him in the neutral zone. Now Correct had it. Oh, they had 3 offensive players. Couldn't come away with any even shot on goal. Now Sioux City is coming back with it. He just puts it through the defender's legs. They lose it. Now they're having to regroup. Sioux City's got it. Good block by Trey on the shot. Coming back through, off to the opposite corner. Sioux City comes down with it. They're coming back through. Pass it off to the boards there. James goes and hits it. Mitchell hits a kid with the puck. And we are going to get a line change. Bartholomew, Tesdall, Smith out, Jansen, and Cam Beckendorf. Joe pressing. Benny gets it up in, and he's going around, trying to find somebody to pass to. Passes it up top. He passes it back to Benny. Over to Jansen. He takes a shot just a bit wide, deflected by the goalie. And now Sioux City coming back with it with some speed. We've got Cam and RJ back. Hits RJ in the skate as they're trying to pass it. And they came around and just over Leander's glove. So with 3:19 left in the first, it is 2-0 Sioux City, and we are 7 shots on goal for them, 2 for us at this point. We've got Tesdall, Bartholomew, and Schmitty out there on offense, and we've got Battershell and Cam on defense. Benny's got it. He's got some speed. Can he make it happen? No. We keep it in the zone, though. Cam goes in, shoots just wide. We're keeping it in the zone and had a shot. Their goalie covers. Dead play right now. All right, they switch out one player right now. We're keeping with the same line. Sioux City wins that face-off. Joe's going over in the corner to get it. He sends it back around. Smitty's coming down to try and battle there. They've got it down in the opposite corner. And Sioux City comes out with it. Luke's got it. He passes up, and we're going to have an icing off the boards. We're probably going to get a line change now. So we've got Trey and James on defense right now, and we've got Murphy, Nail, and Lunan out right now. And we've got line changes galore, trying to match up different lines. I think that's a carryover from last weekend, whenever we were doing that as well to them. Sioux City comes out with it. They keep it in the zone and pass it around. Trey goes around the boards with it. Sioux City gets there, keeps it low. Warner's trying to press. Hits Mitchell in the shot, hit Mitchell in the skate. He's coming off. Drew's coming off as well. We've got Benny and Jace going out. And they had a shot. 2 shots wide at this point. Jace battling, trying to get it out of the zone. Sioux City just controlling that. That hits Benny in the shin guard. He's good, though. They put it down by the net to try and chase. We're just going to be content icing that from our almost at the net to the other end just to get a line change here now. So we've got Cam Beckendorf, RJ out on defense, Benny, Jace, and Gus on offense. They have moved Gus up to offense in the first period. Again, we're sitting still at 2-0. Sioux City up on Ames. Ames gets that out of the zone. Jace coming up through. He dumps down in. He dumps. They're chasing. He's coming for a line change. Hayden Kim is coming out on the ice. Sioux City is coming up with some speed and deflected off of Gus's shin pad. And Mitchell's got it. He's going to come through. Neutral zone with some speed off to the right side. And 2 Sioux City players just basically sandwich him. He comes over into the corner, battling on the boards. Cam has it right now, passes to correct. Mitchell back in the corner again. All right, RJ's got it at top of the zone. He shoots off right into a Sioux City stick, and they are coming through 2-on-2 right now. Leander covers. They had a shot on goal from basically the blue line. He just covers. Looked like Sioux City was looking to change lines. So they were content just shooting, hoping for something if Lander was sleeping, but he wasn't. Stopped it. We'll have a face-off down in our zone. We've got Tesdall, Smith, Bartholomew on offense, and then we've got Battershell and Little on D right now. Down in the corner, Sioux City's got it. Coming around the back, they are looking at trying to center it. They center it, gets deflected out again by James. They've got their probably best player, number 25, back, pretty much controlling the puck. Now we're up on the board. Luke's got it. He comes around with it and tries passing it up to Joe. Joe gets it out of the zone. Smitty was trying to lift a stick to get that. Smitty's got it out of the zone. All right, into the first period. 8 shots on goal for Sioux City, 4 for Ames. Sioux City is up 2-0 at this point. We will see you in a minute.
Keeping you on your toes there.
Black jerseys. Fun to see names and numbers. All right. Doesn't look like either team is in a big hurry to get out, back ready to play again, but goalies give a blocker bump as they switch sides. And we are starting out on defense with the Beckendorf brothers. And then we're waiting to see who is going to play. Ames is just waiting. We've got Murphy. We've got Nail. And we are missing one right now. Lunan is coming. All right. Puck drop for the second period. Sioux City handles that. Lunan gets it through. Nope. Until comes back. Get back onside, guys. There we go. All right. Now Sioux City's coming through with some speed. Mitchell tried to hit him. Missed, but we get it back through. And they clear it out of the zone again. Back through our D. Coming up through. Defense is playing catch back and forth with it. Lunan comes through with it, and that's going to be an icing coming through. I think they were trying to set stuff up to come through to get something going on the offensive end of things, but a little bit confused out there. Now we've got a line change. Tesdall, Barber, and McMahon coming in on offense. Still the Beckendorf brothers on defense. All right, puck drop. We come around the back of it, control it. Jace clears it out. Benny's chasing, gets it up. He's got, and just wide. We keep it in the zone. For a second, Barber didn't have a good handle on it, trying to pass it through. Gus gets it back. He fires it across. Nobody in the center there. Benny rubs the guy out onto the boards. We try and pass up through. They control it in the neutral zone. And they send it down. They are changing right now. And we are coming through. Trey gets rubbed out on the boards. Now Jace has it. Dumps it down into their zone. And Benny came back to him. He stopped it with his skate, dropped it, and then hit just up over the goalie and in the net. So Benny scores. It is now 2-1. Sioux City is up 8 shots to 6 on goal right now. I don't know if there was an assist on that play or not. If it was, it came from Jace. Almost think that it came off of the Sioux City stick before Benny got it with his skate. Battling through the neutral zone, Gus had it, puts it in, but Sioux City is right there with it, and they're going to come up through. Benny's pressing right now. They pass it back and forth and try and go across the ice. RJ is chasing it down. He sends it back around the boards. James trying to push it through, gets caught up down in the corner. Now they've got it just off the post, and back around off the back. RJ has it, trying to. Sioux City just really sure-handed with their stick on the puck. All right, it cleared out of the zone. Jace is pressing with it. He causes them to lose it. Nobody's with him, though. I think we've got a line change going on. We've got Murphy, Smith coming through. Sioux City coming up with it. Last line change, RJ. Lander had a good stop there. Sioux City is coming down with it. Not a solid attempt, but right into his glove, and he covered. Murphy on the face-off. We've got Smitty, Bartholomew as well on offense. Battershell and Cam on defense. Cam passes it up to Joe. Joe didn't have a sure handle on it. The Sioux City defender is on the boards with it. He and Joe are battling. Mitchell comes forward with it. He's got nobody with him. He's down in the opposite corner. And Sioux City comes away with it. They pass it up. And Luke comes around with it. Hits Joe's stick. Murphy's got a chance coming through. Nobody with him. Schmitty over in the corner. More hitting the other player. Now Sioux City's coming back with it. They are onside. Joe comes out with it. He's coming through. He's getting rubbed out. Tries to go around him. Off the board. Coming back through. Joe's battling 3 guys. Benny comes up with it. And Benny, a 5-hole. We got a tie hockey game here. 2-2 at 9:01 in the second. Joe was battling 3 guys on the board. Benny came away with it and came back and just 5-holed it on their goalie. Joe's coming off. Hayden Kim is coming on. We got Tesdall, Correct, and Kim on offense. Little and Trey Beckendorf on defense. Puck drop. Sioux City controls it. They switch sides, trying to change, and they're coming up into the zone. 25. He takes a shot. Leander gloves it. I don't know if that would have counted as a shot on goal. Maybe a little bit wide, maybe right there. We'll say it was. He had a heck of a save on that. So ready for the face-off again. Down in our defensive zone. Benny gets that in and out, and it is out of the zone. We have cleared it. Sioux City pushes it down. They were still on this half of the ice, so no icing. We are battling down on that corner, and Sioux City came away with it. We push it off into the corner, and 25 hit a shot. Leander blocked it. 13 came across. Didn't have a chance to cover it up yet. Came off to the opposite side, and Leander didn't get a chance to slide over yet. And so now it is 3-2 Sioux City. .8:22 left in the second period. We've got Nail, Lunan, and Murphy on offense. Jansen and Cam on defense. RJ comes up, tries to push it down in, and we've got, we had a 2-on-1, but they passed it up. Their person didn't see it, and then Cam sent it down. Now Sioux City's trying to reverse the ice, come up through the center. They move the puck really well back and forth to try and get down in. We've got a battle on the board. Warner tried to push it across to Lunan. He gets it out of the zone. Sioux City controlling it, though, again. And we get it. Cam drops it down in, and then Sioux City controlling. They're behind the net, around the back of it. And Warner tries to get it, misses it. And Lunan has it, couldn't go in, waiting for Nail to get back on side. Then Sioux City has it. They take a shot. Leander blocks it with his stick. They shoot. Cam's coming through with it. Gets it. Shoot. Tries to pass it up. Not a good pass. Warner didn't see it. And Sioux City took it. Now they're coming back. They reverse the ice. They're coming down. Didn't call an icing. He wasn't quite to mid-ice yet, but they waved it off. They take a shot from the blue line. Lunan over on the corner. They go another shot wide around the corner. They're battling now in the corner, and Lunan has it. Just content to go off the boards. It stops. We've got Cam pressing. We've got a line change going on. Benny coming out. Luke pushes it down into the corner. So able to successfully line change there. Jace pushes it up the boards. He's going. He's got Benny with him. Oh, the guy had his stick around him. He actually ends up taking a stick from him as he fell down. Sioux City comes away with it. Benny stops a pass with his skate, crossing back over. Oh, he was trying to get Gus going down on the far board, and Sioux City saw that, snuffed it out. And they were trying to pass, get going up with Benny in the center. Couldn't quite handle it. Now we're back into our zone. James had it just taken off of his stick. And we get it out of the zone. It is, if it makes it, it dies. And Gus is down, forechecking. They go back and forth behind their net, and they now pass it up to center ice. Again, they've got such a good passing lane on stuff. They had a shot that I think went off Leander's helmet, it sounded like. They're behind the net, and they passed it right in front of 13. Leander came down, and it went right up over his shoulder in. Now it is 4-2. Sioux City's up with 5:19 left in the second period. We're going to get a line change now. We've got Murphy, Schmitty, and Bartholomew out there with Cam and Trey, both the Beckendorf brothers, on D. Sioux City gets that face off over on the far side. They're now controlling it, coming up through the center with some speed. We don't have anybody pressing right now. They come down and through. Leander had a good block, had another good block. That one was just a little bit wide, but still with the leg pad. Joe's coming over, trying to battle. Cam there as well. Murphy tries to pass over to Smitty right behind him, and then Sioux City gets it, still in their zone. They're passing around. Zone. Behind the net, coming back around now. Sioux City's still just having a really good handle on stuff right now. They've got number 25, which is their star player. Tries to... We get it out of the zone now. Smitty's chasing down. Their defense goes over, reverses the ice. Coming back through. Murphy has it. He lost it. Nobody was with him on that side. Both Smitty and Joe trying to get the puck away. The Sioux City comes out with it, coming up with some speed. It is behind the net, dangling around here. They had another shot on goal. Hits Leander in the chest, stops it. Joe somehow gets it out. He fell down. And down in the corner, we've got an offsides now. We need to get a line change. That line was out there way too long on that end of things. So all right, we've got Benny, Hayden, and Correct on offense. We've got RJ and Little on defense. Little goes back down. He's going up around the boards. It gets out of the zone. Hayden is doing some forechecking here. Oh, they tried to turn around. Their defender fell down. They weren't close enough on the forecheck. Oh, that went through everybody across the board there. But RJ comes back down behind our net. They had another shot on goal there. We were trying to clear it and couldn't. Benny comes out, goes off the boards to himself. He's trying to do some good stick handling around, ends up losing it. Now we've got a battle on the boards. RJ luckily saved that back to the other side. We are onside now. Benny dumps it, and we're going to get a line change. And we've got Cam with it. The puck was just sitting in the Royal Road there. Cam comes across. He puts a soft shot on goal. Got behind the goalie, but then he turned around and covered it before it got in for a goal. So we've got Murphy, Lunan, and Nail on offense. Luke and looks like Cam on defense. Again, these black jerseys are tough to tell where we're at. Cam has good defensive play, taking the player off the puck there. 25 is coming through with it. Cam clears it off Nail. Back again into our defensive zone. We get it out of the zone again, and they have an offsides. So we're going to have a face-off right in front of their bench. 1:48 left in the second period, and it is 4-2 Sioux City over your Ames Flyers. No line change. We've got the puck drop. Nobody hit it, and then Mitchell pushed the Sioux City defender off. Oh, we've got tried to pass it there. Oh, 25 had it, tried to pass it over. Luke did a really good job on the backside defense with it, and they've got behind the net, battling back and forth. We're going into the corner. Luke pushes the guy into the boards. Mitchell had it coming out, but lost it. And their player goes right over glove side over Leander, right in the net. We were sitting at 5-2 with 1:14 left. We're going to get a full line change right now. Benny, Barber, and McMahon on offense. Trey and Little on defense. Puck drop, Sioux City controls. We go around. James cannot get that. We are at an icing. We are going to face off down in their defensive zone. No line change right now. We got Benny taking the face off. He gets it down behind the net. Sioux City controls it. They're trying to press up. Jace skates by him. They pass it up to their 25, and they end up missing a decent shot. They had a deflection, but Leander still blocked it, so good on that. And then we're going into our zone, right to Benny. He couldn't quite handle it. And then we stopped him from going all the way down. Benny dumps, and we're kind of chasing. They pass it around. They pass it up. That was out and in. Get a stoppage of play. And we are going to get a defensive and a full line change. So we're going to have Murphy, Smith, and Bartholomew out there. And then we're going to have Cam and RJ out as well. Face off right in front of our bench. Drops down. Joe dumps it down. Tries to dump it down in. They got it back out. Coming off. Joe stops. Has a good defensive play. They're all on the boards over there. Mitchell comes back with it. Missed it just wide. And Cam keeps it in. Smitty tries pushing it down more. And we've got the end of the second period. Sioux City 5, Ames Flyers 2. Sioux City has 24 shots on goal. Ames has 8. We will be back for your last period in a minute.
Not what she used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah, Oh yeah, the beast back, adrenaline pumping through my veins. Yeah, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy.
That was Warner to RJ. What a pass.
When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss, and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something. My focus is A1. Every dog has its day. It's been mine since day one. This is real grinding. I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top two, I'm not a two. You let the pressure bother you, and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard.
All right, welcome back. We've got Bartholomew, Nail, and Smith out on offense. Bartholomew's moved back to center, and then we've got Battershell and Cam on defense. They get it down in the zone. They're just content dumping and chasing. A little scary off the boards there. We couldn't handle it. Cam gets it out. Trying to get it out anyway. There's 3 guys right there. We don't know what's going on. Job finally pushes it out, and he's pressing. Joe's forechecking there. It's in their zone, right in front of their bench. It goes down lower. He's coming back around. Sioux City takes it around the corner. They're content just trying to get it out of the zone. Luke takes a shot, goes off of the defender, gets deflected off to the side. Warner's pressing down here, pushes it back into the corner, and pushes him up, one of their defenders up on. Now we've got a pile up over in the corner, and Sioux City comes away with it. They are dumping and chasing. Luke did an awesome job of stopping them from getting any bit of momentum going through there. Cam comes away with it. Warner's up front there. Joe's coming off. He lost it. There was 3 defenders right there. The ref just took out one of the Sioux City players. And Gus going down to, Benny's got it. He's got some speed, Benny and Murphy. Murphy had a shot, went off the shoulder of the goalie. Benny somehow came out with that again off the edge. He's got such a good stick. His hand-eye coordination is so good. We've got Little came over to Jansen. He had not quite a blue line shot, but goes right into the chest of the goalie. Cover, we got a dead play. We've got a face-off down in front of their goal. Benny, Murphy, and Little on offense. Jansen and McMahon on defense. James kind of lost that. They tried to push it down the ice and went right into their bench. So we're going to have another face-off. Down in the same spot where we just started. Benny's taking the face-off. Ref pushes James and the other kid back, and Sioux City controlling. Gus over. They push all the way down. It is rolling, and it does not get to icing. So Sioux City has it. They try and come through. They have a shot. Goes off the post. James passes up to Murphy, over to Benny. Benny's he's in front, and he scores. That came from Murphy over to Benny, and now Benny has a hat trick on the day. We are at 5-3 Sioux City over Ames right now. That, I believe, came from Little to Murphy, and then Murphy to Benny, and Benny came across and backhanded it over. We've got Bartholomew, Nail, and Correct on the line right now. Sioux City controls that. They shoot high on the net. Correct tried to get that out. They're battling at the top of our defensive zone. Sioux City just dumps and chases. Correct's got it. He's trying to clear the zone. Doesn't quite. Oh, yep. It's just barely out, and they had an offsides call. We've got Luke changing for Cam, and that is it. So we've got Trey and Luke out on D. Bartholomew, Correct, and Nail on offense. Face off. And lots of back and forth underneath the ref. Bartholomew gets it into their zone. Their defender chases it. Changes the ice, as Sioux City does. They're great at coming up through. Luke got walked by. He was trying to push him into the boards, and then they came through. Sioux City's got it. They dump it down in the corner. Luke pushes it around to Trey. Trey tries going up the boards. Bartholomew over to Correct. Correct is solo, 1-on-3 right now. He dumps. He's going to get off. We're going to have a full line change here. Sioux City coming up through with it. Benny's pressuring. He's forechecking. They're coming back through. They're getting all of their stuff set. Man, they're a good passing team. Luke and Benny rub him out on the boards. Comes back to Luke. He's going to reverse it, coming back around, and Cam's coming through. Tried to catch James streaking up through, couldn't quite get it. There, Benny gets it, goes off. We get it out of the zone, and James is going to push through. Benny's going to try and chase. All right. Now we've got number 25 coming through. Cam on him. They push back out of the zone. We've got a reset. Mitchell's forechecking right now. Comes across to the side. Jace is coming through. He just dumps down into the corner. We're getting a line change. They're coming back through. Cam tried to stop it. That's a hand pass. Should have been called a hand pass, but I don't think he ever controlled it after that. But he was coming. Their number 13 was coming through pretty quick. Grabbed it with his hand, threw it down as he was going through. They undercovers though, so 5-3. Ames Flyers are still down by 2 right now. We've got Bartholomew at center. Gus and RJ out there. Barber and Nail right now. Nail's trying to get it out of the zone. He boards somebody. They didn't call that. Don't know how. Goes up to Jace. Nail does. Their defender did a really good job on taking Jace off the puck. And they put it back down behind their net. Jace still pushing. Sioux City's got it coming through the neutral zone. They just dump and chase. Gus is coming through with it. He's trying to clear it. Jace catches it, but stays in there in our defensive zone. So, RJ went around the other side, and that gets out of the zone. So, Sioux City's going to reset. Do their thing that they do. Nail is forechecking. Now they reverse it. Barber's forechecking. They go from the center off to the edge of the boards. RJ gets it out. They've got a reset. Jace was forechecking there. Pretty good. All right, they're content just dumping and chasing. They've got one down in the corner. RJ reverses it, and they get it. Joe deflects it around. And now back down into the corner again. Warner pushes it up. He's got some speed coming through. We're getting a change besides Warner. And he gets a shot. Their goalie stops it. Now Sioux City's coming back through again. Warner comes off. We've got a full change now. We've got Benny Murphy, and Little on offense. The Beckendorf brothers on defense. Benny is doing his best just to try and clear the zone. They get a shot. Cam comes away with it. He tries to press it up, and their defender got it. Mitchell, I think, was just trying to use stick one-handed, trying to get it up and around, and didn't. Lander had a stop. Cam gets it off the boards. James trying to get it out of the zone. Still doesn't clear the zone. They are still in our zone, our defensive zone. Now Benny takes it off. He's 1-on-3 right now. And just shoots it, and their goalie gloves it, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. Ames Flyers 3, Sioux City 5, 5:17 left. We have 14 shots on goal. They have 28. So they've got double our shots on goal. They've only got two more goals than us right now. So, all right. Bartholomew, correct, and Smitty on offense. Trey, and actually the Beckendorf brothers on defense. All right, Sioux City's got it behind our net right now. They try and dump. Joe takes it off there. Passes it correct. They had it in front of the goalie, but then they lost it. And Joe pushes him into the boards, takes him off the puck. They tried to pass up Smitty. He couldn't catch it. Oh, correct. Almost had a stick on that in their zone. They're content now just dumping and chasing. We go around the boards. Don't fully get it. Joe tried clearing that. Still in their zone, though. And they're skating around. Correct. Pressuring a little bit. Luke boards a guy. He's got it down in the corner. And trying to clear it. He goes around to the other side. Cam can't quite get it. Smitty's trying to press there. Goes off of Cam's skate. Cam gets it out. And correct is pressuring. They get it on. They're content just doing a line change right now. Cam's coming off. All right. We've got Luke coming up through. He goes down around the corner. Little is chasing. He's the first one to the puck. Tries to get it back and around. He gets tackled. I don't know what happened there. Should have been something. Benny's back out on the ice. He and Luke were confused on who was going to take that. And now we're down in our defensive zone. And Sioux City collects back through. And we've got Mitchell on a breakaway. He shoots just wide. Pushes it back down through behind. Sioux City back with it. And that was a heck of a shot. He was just wide to the left on that. Jansen takes their player off of the puck. We're playing back and forth through the neutral zone right now. Murphy tries to press over to the center. They press it up. We've got a 2-on-2. And we're behind the net battling right now. Gus did a good job. Oh, way too hard on that pass. We're going to get an icing. Mitchell had James streaking down and then ends up just firing it down, and we got an icing. So we're going to have a face-off down in our end. 3-5, Ames, Sioux City, 2:42 left in the game. We've got Bartholomew, Nail, and Smitty on offense, and then we've got the Beckendorf brothers on D. Joe just completely missed one right there. They get it out of the zone. Smitty goes down, fires it down in. We're going to dump and chase here. Joe tried to collect that. We've got Cam. Going to pass over to Trey. Oh, he had Nail on the backside. Almost had that as a deflection. Oh, we've got Sioux City coming through. It looked scary there for a second. Had like a 3-on-1, and then they ended up missing the pass. Trey comes through. Joe gets it out of the zone. I think we're going to be content getting a change here. We've got Benny, Murphy, and Little out there right now. Battershell and Cam. Mitchell lost an edge and just lost it into the board. So they're coming through. We keep it in the zone, and they intercept that pass. And then we've got them coming down through. Luke does an awesome job, as per usual, pushing them out towards the boards. And we've got that. Is it going to be? No, they called off the icing. Okay. We've got Benny tried to push that back to the center. Luke. Guy gets around Luke. Oh, nice play by RJ. They were trying to pass across. Nope, out of the zone. They are all on side. Ooh. Now we've got Mitchell and Little 2-on-1. Oh, pass kind of bouncing around off of Little, over Little's stick whenever it came through. All right, they send it around the boards. RJ's there. All right, we pulled our goalie, and we've got Warner coming in. Luke goes and stops that from going in the net. Oh, buddy. So we are 6-on-5 right now with 12 seconds left. Trey coming through. Sorry, Cam coming through. One of the Beckendorf brothers passes it to the center there. Benny had a chance down at the... All right, so final. Ames Flyers 3, Sioux City 5. We had 14 shots on goal. They had 29. Hard-fought weekend. Some close games for Ames, but we'll see you again next week.